Hello everyone, welcome to my next stream. My name is Kaislav. I'm going to be playing some Marvel Champions today. I'm focusing mainly on the custom content, so today is not going to be any. Uh, today's not going to be any exception. I'm going to be playing custom stuff. I decided to play one of my newer heroes, which is Marrina. And for the other hero, I chose Designhacker's Spider Boy, which is supposed to be pretty simple character, but he looks pretty cool, so I decided to give him a try. And the enemy for today is going to be Deadpool, uh, designed by Ripper. So I I'm expecting something unorthodox with Deadpool. So, Ripper is usually pretty successful with these kind of approaches and these kind of attempts. So I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. So Marrina, Spider Boy, Marrina is in leadership. I have a 50 card deck, which I actually never really played, with a bunch of allies and resources. Spider Boy, I'm playing the Web Warrior deck in protection. So I included all Web Warrior cards I could and some extra cards. And the deck ended up being 43 cards instead of just 40, but I think that's fine. Spider Boy starts with 8 hit points, so I need to be careful not to. He needs to be careful not to die. Deadpool. Uh, So for standard, we use Deadpool A. The B side is for the expert. Uh, we have standard set, Deadpool encounter set, and 2 modulars. We have Juggernaut and I didn't include Bomb Scare. I decided to use another Ripper's modular, which is in danger. So we'll see how it goes. So we have Juggernaut and in danger. And we put the environment to play. The environment says increase the target threat value of the main scheme by 2 for each acceleration token on it, because we are actually going to be trying to put acceleration tokens on the main scheme to win. And after an acceleration token is placed on the main scheme, choose a player to draw 1 card and heal 1 damage from their identity. And the acceleration token goes there uh, by drawing all cards from or discarding all cards from the encounter deck as usual, but also by defeating Deadpool. When he's defeated, we reset his hit points and place an acceleration token on the main scheme. So it's basically a similar ability as the Deadpool hero has. And Deadpool is confused during the villain phase. Uh, which is okay. I could have maybe included some of the cards that let the villain scheme and then do something. Let me check uh, if there are any in green. Um, Protection scheme. No protection. No basic. Not as well. So I think there is inauguration something. No justice. Oh, the villain scheme is injustice. Okay. So we have that ready. He's 1 scheme to attack and confused in the player phase. And the main scheme starts with 0 threat. It progresses by 1 per player. Three per player is the threshold, so it's pretty scary. But whenever we place an acceleration token on the main scheme, it's increased by two. Um, and if there are four per player acceleration tokens, the players win the game. So we need to get 8 acceleration tokens there. And there are a bunch of other scheme. Oh, it's two. Okay, two schemes. So okay, so let's start. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Uh, so Spider Boy, Bailey breaks, 5 hand size, in alter ego. Oh, yeah. And Marrina is 6 hand size, in alter ego. So let's go for it. So Spider-Man will be the first player. Oh, we have Web of Life and Destiny, which is pretty handy. We have actually very good ally for the start. Unfortunately, we can't play him because of the requirements. So I think I'm definitely gonna mulligan this because I can't heal anyway. I will probably mulligan this as well. Yeah, let's do these two. Okay, now I can play him, but I would have to overpay really a lot. Um, so I can search my deck for an ally or persona support and add it to my hand. So I'm gonna do it. Search. So persona support, there are some identity specific, but I can also search for an ally, and I might be maybe doing Hope Summers. Let's check what we have. What we have here? Exhaust, ready. I don't need it just yet. Does he have any more persona? Oh, Spider Girl is not a web warrior? What? Okay. Um, so I think there was another persona here. Exhaust Christina Chu. Remove one threat from a scheme. I don't need that because there's no threat just yet. And this is not a persona support. So I think I'm gonna go for an ally actually. Um, I'll go for an ally to just. Should I go for hope? Probably not. Let's do, or I can actually do Dr. Sinclair, but it's also not very necessary just yet. Okay, I'm gonna look for a SPTR. Shuffle. I'm gonna add her to my hand. I'm gonna flip up. Spider Boy's response is after you attack the villain, draw one card, so I'm just gonna do it. So attack for 2. Draw 1. Ooh. So we can play Spider-Man now. So, um, Web of Life and Destiny I can play for free because I have Web Warrior trait. And after a Web Warrior leaves play, I can choose a player, and that player draws a card. It doesn't need to exhaust, which is nice. I'm gonna play Spider-Man, and I think I can do these 3 for Spider-Man, and then I can actually play SPDR as well. So 2, 3, 4 for Spider-Man. just to meet the requirements, and 2 for his BDR. Um, there's nothing to thwart from, so Spider-Man will attack for 2. I'm gonna ready Spider-Boy. He's gonna attack for 2. And his BDR is gonna attack for 1. No, just gonna wait with his BDR. I'm gonna use the thwarting. Because having the villain on 0, on 1 health is not very useful because Marrina attacks for 2. So yeah, so that's gonna be the turn of Spider-Boy. So I sit here. I will have to mulligan here as well because I didn't do it. Don't have any allies. Yeah, I'm gonna just mulligan all these and keep these. So it's 4 cards. Nice. Not bad actually. So flip. I'm gonna play Power of Leadership for Deep Sea Silence. Power of Leadership, Deep Training, Strength for Iron Lad. I do my first action, discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and I have to play, from my first response, I have to play every Marrina event I discarded that way, if I can. So it's 3, 1, 2, oh shit, 3, nothing. Marrina's gonna attack for 2. Oh, and uh, defeats the villain, so his hit points is reset. Resets. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. And defeated instead set his bonus to 8 and place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. And then here, target threat is increased by 2. After an acceleration token is placed on the main scheme, choose a player to draw 1 card and heal 1 damage. One can heal 1 damage, and let's draw with Marrina. Ooh, shame I can't play it. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna. No, I can't really defeat SPDR anyway. Okay, no problem. Ready and draw. So ready here, ready here. Marrina's gonna get 4 cards. Spider Boy gets 4 cards. Oh, both have depth focus. Nice. So the main scheme goes up by 3 because of the acceleration, and the villain attacks. So attacks Spider Boy first. Do we have anything to do with it? No. So Spider Boy is gonna take it. So it's 2. So he takes 2. Then attacks Marrina. Marrina is gonna take it as well. 3 damage. I'm the toughest. So 3. I hope I didn't forget to do anything with the danger module. I hope there isn't any setup card. I didn't really. Oh no, it's not Designhacker, it was Ripper. In danger. Oh, it's fine. No setup keyword, so it should be okay. So 3 attack, 2 attack. So yeah, so attacks are done. Phase 3, step 3 of the villain phase. Spider Boy gets treachery when revealed hero. Exhaust your hero, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh, Shadows of the Past. So, Master of the World comes into play. Florex Fertilization comes into play with 4 threat. So Florex Fertilization actually works as the environment for Ultron drones or for controlled minions from the nemesis of Maria Hill. So whenever there is a face down card, so face down cards, there can be face down cards placed as minions. They are treated as Plodex minions. They have 1 health, 1 scheme, 1 attack, and they always get into play from Marrina deck, and they get discarded into Marrina discard pile because that's the owner of the cards. So that's intuitive, I would say. And Master of the World, when he would activate, he if the side scheme is there, you have to put the the Plodex minion, Fizan card as a Plodex minion into play engaged with you. And if you can't, you just place 2 threat from the main scheme, so it's pretty nasty. It happens even if he attacks or even if he schemes. So that was revealed. Did I shuffle? No. And the rest is gonna get shuffled here. And the first player goes to Marrina. So, um, so definitely need Cosmo. So we'll start with Power Gloves for Depth Focus, Power Gloves and Inspired for Cosmo. I'm gonna use Depth Focus because I might be using it from the Force Response because I need to play every Marrina event when it's discarded. I'll be discarding 4 cards in total, so technically, if there is any 1 cost card, I can use the Depth Focus now to be able to pay for it later because it works for the next superpower card I play during my turn. Um, so Marrina, I need to kill this dude. So Marrina will attack for 2 here. I'm gonna use my first action to discard it of 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. So I need to play this because it's an event, but I can't because I only have 1 cost reduction and no card in my hand, so they just get discarded. But I can resolve my Deep Sea Silence. When any number of cards is discarded from the top of your deck, you 1 damage from Marrina. Then Cosmo will attack here for 1. I'm gonna discard 1 from the top of my deck. Let's say this is an event. It's not. Shame it didn't happen before. I would be able to play the Floodix Strike. And because I didn't guess it right, he takes a consequential. Iron Lad will probably wait because I will be able to kill it with something else, and an Iron Lad is much more useful when I have another Avenger in play already. So I'm gonna just wait at this point. And I can also heal from Cosmo because Cosmo also discarded a card from the top of my deck, and Deep Sea Silence says that when any number of cards is discarded from the top of my deck, I can heal 1. So I'm gonna heal for another 1. And that's the turn of Marrina. Should I be flipping down? No, probably not. So, Spider Boy. Oh, superpower, no. Um, so SBDR is gonna forward for 2. from here. When defeated, add SPDR to your hand if she was defeated by taking excess consequential. So she's gonna attack for 1 here. Oh, to the villain. Actually, no. Yes, to the villain. Spider-Man will attack for 2, killing Master of the Worlds. And ready Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy can thwart for 2 of here. No. Spider-Boy, no, actually Spider-Man is gonna thwart for 2 and ready Spider-Boy, and Spider-Boy is gonna attack Master of the Worlds because he can give me a card by attacking the villain. Okay, so I'm taking it back. Everything as it was. Spider-Boy attacks the villain, draws 1 card. Oh, defensive conditioning is pretty handy as well. So Madame Web is gonna pay for left focus. Christina Chu will give me Dine and Dash. Heal 2 damage from Spider-Boy and ready him. Ready. It's gonna thwart for 2 of the main. And I'm gonna keep defensive conditioning in my hand because it's a pretty useful card for me. And I think that's it. Spider-Boy will... Oh, wait. 1, 3, 4, 6... No, he's gonna wait. He's gonna stay up for 1 more round. So ready, draw 3 here. Sit, draw 4 here. And the villain face. So main scheme goes up by 1, 2, 3 because of the acceleration. And the villain attacks Marrina. Marrina is gonna take it. Attacks for 2, 2 damage. Attacks Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy is going to take it. 3, 1, 2, 3. Encounter cards. Marrina. Hydra Bob. When revealed, take 2 damage and place 1 threat on the main scheme. Nasty. AKA Bob, agent of Hydra. So 0 scheme, 1 attack, 2 hit points. And pretty nasty when revealed effect. And here we have Armed to the Teeth. The players as a group take X indirect damage, where X is the number of acceleration tokens in play, to a maximum of 2 per player. If no damage was dealt this way, deal 2 damage to Deadpool and Deadpool schemes. So there fortunately is an acceleration token. So the X indirect damage, where X is the number of acceleration token. So one indirect damage among players. So let's deal it to Marrina. And that's it. Okay, not bad. So Spider-Boy's turn. So I'm gonna start with SPDR. She's gonna thwart for 2 up here, which defeats her by taking excess consequential, so she goes back into my hand. Then Spider-Boy is gonna attack the villain to draw a card. And then Depth Focus for Spider Tingle. Spider-Man for Tabitha Bricks. and SPDR and bug flip for defensive conditioning. Spider-Man will thwart for 2 of the main, which defeats him. After the warrior ally leaves, oh, I could have done it with SPDR as well. So I'm gonna choose Marrina twice and give her 2 cards. And um, and just and Spider-Man, when he thwarted, I can, before he took the consequential, I can choose a web warrior character and ready it. So I'm gonna ready Spider-Boy, and he's gonna thwart for 2 of the main. He's gonna flip down. Persona support into your hands. He's gonna search for a persona support or ally. Because it can be any ally. Doesn't need to be doesn't need to be a warrior. So let's do Spider Girl. Okay, so it's Marina's turn. So let's exhaust the focus and start with the forced action. 1, 2, 3. Then I can resolve Deep Sea Silence and heal for 1. Let's do Plunge. Oh wait, it's not a superpower card, so that focus still works. Plunge, discard, top 3 again. 1, 2, 3. I can heal for another one from Deep Sea Silence. I'm gonna do Cosmo, but first I'm gonna spend Digging Deep for Sidearm on him. Cosmo will attack for 2 and kill Hydra Bob. Let's say this is an event. It's not. So he takes a consequential. He has 1 more health because of team training. So for that 1 resource, I'm gonna play Amphibian Duality. If this card is played from your hand, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's do the main. Then we're gonna do Digging Deep forward Water Spout, which is stun X enemies. I paid 1, so I stun 1 enemy. And this for Water Breaker Sprint, which removes 4 threat from a scheme. This is a permanent card, so it stays there, but when there is no threat, it doesn't uh, it doesn't uh, mean any threat for the players. Marrina will attack for 2, and Iron Lad will attack for 1, killing the villain, which resets his hit points to 8, places an acceleration token on the main scheme, increases the threshold by 2, and after an acceleration token is put on the main scheme, choose a player to draw 1 card and heal 1 damage from their identity. So draw 1. Yeah, draw 1 and heal. Ooh. Yeah, shame I didn't do it first. I think we are fine. It's gonna be 4. She's gonna flip down as well. So ready, ready. So Marina's gonna get 5. Uh, Daily breaks. It's gonna get 4. Main scheme goes up by 4. The villain schemes against Bailey Bricks for 1 plus nothing, and schemes against Marrina for 1 plus 1. 2. And encounter cards. Here we get attached to your identity. When you play a card, cancel its effects and discard it. If that card's resource has energy, deal 3 damage to the villain. Mental, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Physical, heal 2 damage from your identity. And then discard. Okay, that's actually pretty useful, I think. And here, oh, so for each threat on Plodex fertilization, fortunately I removed it. Put the top card of Marrina deck into play face down engaged with you as a Plodex minion. If no Plodex minion entered play this way, place 2 threat on Plodex fertilization. So it's just 2 threat here, and that's it. So Marrina becomes the first player. It's an attachment. Okay. We don't have Namer to play sidekick on him, unfortunately, but we have build support, so we can do that. So let's spend sidekick for build support. Um, and then she's not gonna recover. I'm gonna just flip up. I'm gonna start with my forced action to discard the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. Which can trigger my Deep Sea Silence to heal for 1. I'm not gonna use Cosmo because I don't want to kill him. He's pretty useful. And I'm not gonna use Iron Lad either because I'm waiting for another Avenger ally. Marrina will. Okay, so Deft Focus and Plodex Strike for Wave Breaker Sprint. Remove 4 from a scheme. And see emergence, shuffle each other card from your discard pile into your deck. So these all go back into my deck. Marrina is gonna attack for 2, and both allies stay. Silence. And let's see here. So Spider Boy. I don't have anything cheap, unfortunately. So I can't really. Oh, I can recover for 4 because my health is increased by 3. Now I can use Tabita, exhaust, and ready. Daily breaks. Flip up. Attack for 2 to the villain just to get a card. Nice. That's the cheap card I need. Mental remove. Okay, that's pretty handy because I'm gonna use that focus to pay for Spider Tingle. When you play a card, cancel its effects and discard it. So I'm just gonna play it for free. And If that card's printed resource has, so it is mental, so I remove 2 threat from a scheme. So build support. Let's search a support. So I think that Spider-Man. It's gonna need friends we make. Because while you have 2 or more allies in play under your control, Spider Boy gets +1 hand size. I don't have it yet, but I will have some after this round. And Marrina is gonna get the sea, the Arctic Ocean. This gets discarded. Um, so now we need to play some allies. One, two, three, for Spider Girl. After Spider Girl enters play, ready your identity. Spider Girl is gonna attack for 2. Spider Boy is gonna ward for 2. And I'm gonna keep Spider-Man Noir to play it next round because that's gonna be my second ally to increase my hand size. Yeah, so I think that's it. Ready, ready. Here we're gonna draw just 3. Here we're gonna draw 4. So the main scheme goes up by 4. The villain is stunned against Marrina and attacks Spider Boy. Spider Boy is gonna take it. So he takes 3. And in counter cards, robotic doppelganger. Teamwork android. Negate 1. So negate is a keyword introduced by Ripper in the Endanger modular. So when a card with a negate keyword is revealed or is flipped up as a boost, and if that effect, if anything on the card is cancelled or ignored, the player who did it, or sorry, who revealed that card or flipped it, can draw the amount of cards equal to the number of the negate. So I can't really do anything about this, but yeah, but that's how the keyword works. When revealed, choose to spend physical resource or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I don't want to place 1 threat on the main scheme because it will pop, so I'm just going to spend a physical resource. So spending digging deep. And that's it. And here we have attached to Deadpool. When Deadpool attacks you, the attack gains overkill. At the end of this attack, discard this card and do 5 damage to the villain. Big fucking gun. +3 attack. Cool. And Hazard icon is pretty scary, but it's gonna disappear before it's gonna be applied anyway. So it's okay unless I flip down with both characters, which I'm not gonna be doing. So Spider Boy. Yeah, probably I will need those allies. Okay, so let's spend 3 to get Scarlet Spider. And I need to remove some threat. So actually, oh, it's okay. Spider Boy will thwart the main anyway. Spider Girl will attack, but yeah, she's not a warrior, unfortunately. She's gonna attack for 2. Wait, let's wait with Spider Boy, because Spider Girl will attack for 2 to push the villain to the next to reset the villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Increase the target by 2. Place an acceleration token, and uh, let's choose Spider Boy. He's gonna heal for 1 and draw 1. Not something I really needed. So he's gonna thwart for 2. Scarlet Spider is going to 8. Sorry, I'm gonna deal. Oh no, I can't. Because it's not a web warrior. Yeah. And let's go here. So okay, we have a stun. So we're gonna start with discarding. So discarding top 3 of my deck with the first action. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need to play both. So let's play this first, spending 2 to play Pelodic Strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If this card is played from your discard pile, it gains piercing and overkill. So let's do it to this dude. 4 damage with overkill. And to Breaker Sprint, I'm gonna spend these 2 to pay for it and remove 4 threat from a scheme. And I can do it from among schemes in play if it's played from the discard pile. So let's do it like this. Because I did the discarding business, Deep Sea Silence will heal me for 1. I'm gonna use Depth Focus for Water Spout to stun the villain. And Marrina will attack the villain for 2. And let's do Arctic Ocean to discard the top card of my deck. And trigger Deep Sea Silence to heal for 1. And she's on full health. So she's able to take the hit from the big fucking gun. Ready? Ready. Marrina is gonna draw 5. And Spider Boy, because my hand size is now increased by 1 because I control 2 or more allies. Why doesn't it say while you control 2 or more allies? I think the wording is kind of clumsy. While you have 2 or more allies in play under your control. And I also think that Spider Boy. Okay, so it's only hand size on Spider Boy's side. Okay, that makes sense. But I'm on Spider Boy's side, so I'm just gonna draw 4. That's good. So the main skin goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The villain is stunned against Spider Boy and attacks Marrina. Marrina is gonna take it. So he attacks for 2, 5. So 5 and 5. Plus, oh, reveal this card. So you're stunned. So she's stunned. She takes 5 plus 2. She takes 7 damage. And now, big fucking gun needs to resolve. So when Deadpool attacks you, that against overkill. At the end of this attack, discard this card, deal 5 damage to the villain. So 5 damage to the villain, which resets him to 8 again. There goes another acceleration token on the main scheme, which means that the threshold is increased by 2. And choose a player to draw and heal. So Marina's gonna heal and draw. And um, and encounter cards. 1, 1. So here we have Search. When revealed, shuffle this card into your deck. Action. Discard Chimichanga from your hand. Heal 1 damage from your identity for each acceleration token in play. Ooh, interesting. So let's shuffle it into the deck. Oh, and surges into Court of Guard. Oh, actually, we don't really need Spinal Tingle. Attach to the villain. Uses 1 per player bullet counters. So 2. First response. After Deadpool attacks you, remove 1 bullet counter from here and take 1 indirect damage. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's it. First player goes to Marrina. Marrina is stunned, but she needs to heal. So I think uh yeah. Exhaust to get rid of the stun. Using I'm gonna play Legion. So spending 1, 2, 3 for Legion. And let's do the discarding business. So I discard top 3 of my deck. Okay, I need to play Plutex Strike. So Plutex Strike costs 2. And deal 4 damage to an enemy with piercing and overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I discard it, I can do Deep Sea Silence and heal for 1. Oh, Jackson is in the chat. How are we doing today? I'm doing well. I'm excited about the game. I'm enjoying it so far a lot. So uh I'm doing really well. How are you? So depth focus for amphibian duality, which is remove 2 threat from a scheme. Then Jackson is saying, not doing too bad, making myself some lunch. Oh, have it. Enjoy the lunch. What are you making? Exhaust Arctic Ocean, discard the top card of my deck. Trigger Deep Sea Silence to heal for 1. Legion is going to thwart for 1 of the main. Discard the top card of my deck. It's a physical. Heal 2 damage from Legion. I can't. Then he takes Consequential. And I trigger Deep Sea Silence to heal Marrina for 1 again. I'll wait with Cosmo because I still can draw the card that lets me take a look at the top cards of my deck. So I'll wait for now. I think I'll start using Iron Lad because no Evangelize obviously going to make it into play. So takes a consequential, removes a threat from a scheme, and I think that's Marina's turn. She doesn't need to flip down, which is nice, and we're going to the other side for Spider Boy. So plus remove 4 threat from the scheme and confuse the villain. That's actually interesting, but I can't afford it. So he's gonna attack the villain for 2 just to draw. Ooh, this is a game changer. So genius for team building exercise. Um, I'm gonna play Spider-Man Miles Morales for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Spider-Man Miles Morales. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, stun and confuse an enemy if you control at least 3 web warriors. 1, 2, 3. So stun and confuse is nice. And now Spider-Man will. I need to thwart. This goes up by 6. It's gonna almost pop. So I think that Spider-Girl is just gonna thwart for. Wait. Let's actually attack for 2, which kills Spider-Girl. But it also resets the villain, places an acceleration token here, increases the threshold by 2 to 16. And I can choose a player to heal for 1 and draw 1 card. And then Spider-Man can attack for 2 or thwart for 1, but the 1 damage is going to go here. That's Scarlet Spider's power. And that's it. Yeah, we're done. So ready, ready. So here we have 5 hand size. So you're gonna draw 4 here. I'm gonna get rid of this. 5 here, sorry. And here it's 5 as well. Cool. Okay, so the main scheme goes up by 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had a food delivery and I didn't expect it now. Uh, so where was I? I think I edit on the main scheme and the activation's supposed to happen now. So the villain attacks Marrina be stunned, attacks Spider Boy. Spider Boy is going to take it. So piercing and overkill, I don't mind. And attacks for 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 on direct. After Deadpool attacks you, remove 1 bullet counter from here and take 1 on direct damage. 1 on direct. And yeah, so that's the attack. And then in counter cards, 1 and 1. So when revealed, exhaust your hero. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Negate 2 when revealed. Resolve the when revealed effect of each minion in play. If no abilities were resolved this way, I think it should say resolve the when revealed ability on each minion in play. If no ability was resolved this way, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and reveal it. Okay. Okay, so this is the first card. Villainous, negate 3. When revealed, give the villain 1 face down boost card. So 0 attack, 0 scheme, but villainous, and 5 health. Danger. So first player goes to Spider Boy. Let's do this. So when the villain activate, oh, this is good. This is good. This is a superpower card, so I'm gonna use Deft Focus. Wait a second, I can actually start. No, Deft Focus plus Paralyzing Bite for Psychic Spider Sense. Then attack for 2 to the villain just to get a card. And spending 1, 2, 3, 4 for Scarlet Spider. That's a different one, so I can play him. And when you would reveal an encounter card, name a card type, then look at the card. If the card is the named type, deal 1 damage to Scarlet Spider and draw 1 card. So he's gonna attack for 2, but he can also thwart for 2. Is there any thwarting going on? Gonna happen? Not really. I'll have to thwart with them, unfortunately, even though I would prefer to attack, because the main scheme is very close to popping. Ah, let's attack. Scarlet Spider attacks for 2, but the damage goes here because he's a wet warrior, so it's 2. Spider-Man Miles Morales attacks for 2, but the damage goes here because he's a wet warrior. 2. I could have maybe do it here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do it here instead. And you can kill him, but I don't want to just yet. And yeah, I think that's it. So so let's sit here. So I first need to play Deep Sea Void 100%. So spend this for Deep Sea Void. Then I'm gonna do the forced action to discard the top 3 cards of my deck. No! Which heals me for 1 because of Deep Sea Silence, but also removes one from the scheme because of Deep Sea Void. Then we're gonna discard the top card with this. It's gonna trigger both. Heal for 1, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Legion is going to thwart for 1 of the main and triggers his response, discard the top, which is an energy. So deal 2 damage to an enemy. Let's do the villain. Takes consequential, and it was discarded, so I can heal for 1 and remove 1 threat from a scheme. But also I need to play it because that's a Marrina card. So I'm gonna spend Captain Marvel to do it. And if this card is played from your discard pile, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And add this card to your hand. We're gonna trigger Deft Focus to play it and remove 2 threat from a scheme. Iron Lad, Cosmo. So Iron Lad will attack and kill Danger. I'm gonna keep Cosmo. What about these? Gonna get rid of Spectrum and keep Genius in my hand. Maybe flipping down with any one of these. I'll probably flip down with Marrina because Spider Boy is okay. He's +1 hand size only on Spider Boy's side, so I'm gonna flip down with Marrina because he's confused. So, and in that case, I might keep Spectrum. Let's check what we have here. Both double resources are there. No, oh, let's get rid of her. Okay, so ready and draw. Ready, ready. Here we get 5 cards. Here we have 5 cards. So, main scheme goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now the activations. So the villain attacks Spider Boy with 2 boosts. It's 2. Oh, we have Chimichanga. Let's defend. So 0, 1. So it's 3 damage. Defend for 3 because of defensive conditioning, so it doesn't take anything. Takes 1 because of this. 1 on direct, removing 1 counter. And encounter cards. Wait, confused against Marrina and encounter cards. So here we have silent but deadly side scheme. Hinder 2 per player, so starts on 6. And it is a hazard icon, place 1 accelerate when defeated, place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. And here we have armor. Juggernaut's helmet. Attached to an enemy with the highest hinted attack. That's Deadpool. Attached enemy gains stalwart. Oh, I was lucky that I used both of the status cards. When any amount of damage would be dealt to attached enemy, place it here instead. Then if there is 4 threat here, discard Juggernaut's helmet. Okay, so it's like a 4 extra damage for the villain. And here, negate 2 when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for an android minion and reveal it. So what are the options? Robotic doppelganger. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Or we have danger, right? Face down boost. I can also search here because it's a searching encounter deck and discard pile. Are there any other options? I might actually take it from the encounter set. I'm gonna get robotic doppelganger. So it gets revealed. Choose to spend. Usually it says choose to either, but I don't think it's necessary. Choose to spend a physical resource or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I can easily spend that resource, but yeah, let's just spend it. And the first player goes to Marrina. Marrina doesn't need to heal because she's on full health. I don't really want to use the Arctic Ocean now because I'm gonna take out anyway. So I'm just gonna flip up. I'm on DLI limits. I need to kill one of these. So let's do let's do Legion first. He's gonna attack for one here. Or no, he's gonna thwart. He's gonna thwart for one of the main. Which and he discards the top card of the deck. Oh, it doesn't have any doesn't have any resource. That's unfortunate. So nothing happens, but he's still alive because of what is it? Team training. I discard it, so I can heal for one, but I have on full health, and I can remove one threat from a scheme. Which one will we do? Let's do this one. And then Cosmo will attack. Let's say this. This is an ally. It's not. So he dies. But he deals 2 damage here. Because of the sidearm, I discard it, so I can heal for one and remove one threat from the scheme. Iron Lad can attack for 1, die, and kill this guy. Marrina, I'll do the business with the discarding things. So let's discard 1, 2, 3, and see what we have. Ooh, that's actually pretty useful. So, discard it. Heal for 1, can't, but remove one threat from a scheme. White Fox thwarts for 1 of this side scheme. Takes 1 consequential. We're gonna spend Power of Leadership for Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl deals 1 damage to each enemy. She Okay, let's do Plunge. Discard. So heal for 1, remove 1 threat. Reset. After the deck resets, I need to shuffle both of these into the deck. And then Squirrel Girl will thwart for 1 of this. Oh, actually, she's gonna attack for 1, 2. Oh. So 1. Oh, no. She's gonna thwart for 1. I hope I didn't attack with anyone. I think that I just attacked the minion because there is the helmet. So this goes away. When defeated, place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. So it's 6. Because it's 6, the main scheme is increased by 2, and I can choose a player to draw 1 card and heal 1 damage from their identity. Yeah, let's choose Spider Boy. Heal for 1. He has Chimichanga. It's gonna heal for 6. So heal Marrina. She can't heal, but I can still do it because there's no cost arrow. So choose a player, and so Marina's gonna draw 1 card because she's like left with some cards in her hand which are not very useful. Now Marrina will attack for 2. Let's exhaust that focus and play Call for 8, discarding until we discard an Avenger ally. Okay. Spectrum. I'm gonna place. Oh, I'm on the ally limit. But I'm gonna still play Spectrum. For Spectrum, I'm gonna, after you play Spectrum, tuck 1 card used to pay for her under her. If that card's printed resource, I'm gonna tuck Digging Deep, so she gets all of these. And I'm gonna sacrifice Squirrel Girl. Spectrum can now attack or scheme or thwart for 3. It's gonna thwart for 3 of the main. And that's Marina's turn. Oh, can do this, but I don't have anything here, so it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's it. So sit here. And so I'm gonna do Chimichanga. So discard Chimichanga from your hand. Heal 1 damage from your identity for each acceleration token in play. So 6. Then Spider-Man will attack for 2 to knock off this. He's gonna place the damage here. So this goes away. Because if there's 4, it gets discarded. This Scarlet Spider is going to attack for 1 to knock the villain to reset him. Place an acceleration token, increase the threat by 2, and after an acceleration token is placed on the main scheme, choose a player to draw one card and heal 1. So I'm just gonna choose Spider Boy. Ooh. Okay. Thing. He's dead. I think we're done here. Scarlet Warrior left play. So I can choose a player and draw one card. Yeah, I should have played this before first, but it's fine. Uh, I think I forgot to do this. Shame. So, deft focus. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Let's play. So, 1, the focus, 1, 2, for paralyzing bite. Deal 6 damage to an enemy and stun it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stun. Then team looting exercise. Ghost Spider. Warrior of the Great Web for Spider Ham. Scarlet Spider attacks for 2. Killing the villain. Puts him back to 8. Places an acceleration token here, and we are on the 8, which is the winning. Which is, yeah. So I met the winning conditions, and that's the end of the game. Yeah, that was awesome. That was after a while. I really enjoyed the scenario a lot, even though I felt it was a bit easy, but it was standard. So I'll play expert to see how it goes in expert. I wonder what happens when the main scheme pops. Um, so when revealed, searching on the deck and discard pile for each copy of Deadpool's pistol and attach them to Deadpool. And if there is, it's the same thing, +1 per player and 0. Okay, that's basically the same, just the threshold is higher. I think it's fine. I think the difficulty is probably okay. I was very close to popping the main scheme. This now it would actually pop because it would go up by 10. I don't know if I actually increased it. 8 plus 16 plus it's 22, so it would have been increased by 2 again, but it would go up by 8 plus 2, so it would be 20, so it'd be close. If yeah, close. Yeah, I was very close to popping several rounds, which is fine. But I still had some save space because the second one is 6 per player, so there would be some space for manipulation, but not a lot actually, because this is pretty dangerous. So I think it was actually, if the main scheme pops early on, sorry, late on, then it's very hard to hold the second stage of the main scheme under control, to keep it under control. I don't know if there is any reason why the acceleration, the progression of the main scheme is at a different size of the font. Like this is obviously smaller than this. Not sure if it's intentional or not. But yeah, the art is awesome. Like this is a cool art with an awesome border break. This is very cool. Yeah, I think it fits Deadpool perfectly. I think that it kinds of play like Deadpool Hero a bit. I haven't played him, but I know how he looks because of the defeating thing. You can't really defeat the villain because he's basically immortal. Um, yeah, I think I really enjoyed. And the modular, I'm not the biggest fan of the modular just because I'm not a big fan of custom keywords. And this custom keyword specifically is pretty complicated, especially because you need to care about the boost cards. Whenever a boost card is turned face up, if there is at least it benefits you. The negate keyword basically benefits the player because if they cancel that card, they gain cards, right? So so you need to keep track on the boost cards as well if they don't have the negate keyword, because the negate keyword is also important for the boost cards, because if the boost card is cancelled or ignored or whatever, then the negate triggers. Um, and I yeah, and actually keyword is not optional, they always trigger. So I don't think I have canceled anything here, but I can imagine if I played something like Black Widow, it would happen pretty frequently, and I would have probably forgotten to do it. Because you don't really, if you flip a boost card, you just check the boost icons and boost ability if there is any, but you don't check the rest of the text box. So I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, but everything felt like very fair, I would say. I like the stalwart thing here. That makes sense with the helmet. Yeah, it was actually very good. The minion, the Bob is cool. There are some surprises. There are some there are some threat placing on the main scheme from the encounter cards, which can be dangerous, but it's not unfair. It's just usually just a little amount of threat. So yeah, really, I'm really a big fan. I think that this is worth nomination for the CS uh, Steel. I think because it's really good. Now to Spider Boy. Spider Boy is, I would say, pretty simple hero, and I know that it was designed to be an easy hero to fill up. I forgot to trigger this last round. I think I have. I think I was attacked. Not 100% sure, but I think I was. Um, yeah, he defended, so I would have had another card, but it was my fault. That's not that doesn't have any, there's no problem with the set itself. I think the wording here is a bit off. While you have 2 or more allies in play under your control sounds very clumsy to me. Like I would do while you control 2 or more allies, Spider Boy gets +1 hand size. It only gives you a hand size in hero form. I think it can even cost 1, to be honest, because like you need to deck build around it kind of, because it's not very common to control two allies, I think, in some deck builds. So I would probably have it cost just one. But yeah, but that's that's my opinion. I might be wrong. Yeah, the supports are cool because he's on low on health, so this is an easy ready for him to have an extra recovery. So it makes sense. Just one cost, which makes sense as well. There is a card that lets you ready and heal, which makes sense for him as well because he is low on hit points. He has a bunch of superpowers. Um, he has access to stun and confuse. And yeah, and visually he looks great. I'm a little bit uh, disappointed I didn't reveal the Nemesis. I was very interested what the Nemesis is, but yeah, let's check the cards. Dine Dish. Let's put these down. Yeah, it was my first time playing like a fully a Web Warrior deck, and it was fun. I could have probably played better, but I think that for the first game it was okay. Um, yeah, I think I have everything. There are probably some more copies of the events, but I think that no extra, no new card or no different card is there in the set anymore. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So two more. Dine and Dish. And Paralyzing Fight. I have 4 copies of it? No, 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now I have all of them. Yeah, so 6 damage and stun. Good card. He needs it because of his response. So yeah, so makes sense. Dine and Dish is, yeah, I mentioned that. That's a good card. A defense card is necessary for him as well because he's just 8 health. He prevents damage. It's basically the same thing as Backflip of Spider-Man, but I think Spider-Man can only play it for the attacks, and I think it's maybe Hero Interrupt. So I think that's the reason why this is one cost, because it can prevent any damage even if he's not there you go, which makes sense because he's 8 health, so it can happen pretty easily. Um and for threat and confuse, yeah, makes perfect sense. Uh I think it's good. This is just a card. This is like basically Spider Sense, but only can be used once. Unlike Spider Sense. Remove a threat in alter ego. Why not? Ready in alter ego. The hand size in hero. Um, yeah, I don't know why she doesn't have the web warrior. Probably there's a reason for it. Probably she's not just a web warrior thematically in the comics, but she doesn't have any trait. Like I would give her something. Sure, she's something. Um, and resource generator makes sense because it's for hand size. So yeah, I think it works. It's easy. It looks good. It's fun. Uh, no objections against that. So yeah, yeah, cool game. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry for the break in the middle of the game, but I just needed to accept the delivery. Thanks Jackson for jumping in. Oh, now I noticed that you responded to my question. What is for the lunch? So it's noodles with Alfredo sauce. What is Alfredo sauce? Never mind. Um, So don't forget to check my other videos up on YouTube. If you like it, uh, just click the like button and subscribe. You can also check out the other creators or streamers who produce or who stream custom content, like Lord Havoc or Jackson, who jumped into the chat, S Factor, Fake, and many more. I definitely forgot someone. And have a beautiful day. Bye.